Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to make another canvas handbag using chenillion. This is 7 millimeter in thickness, and it's 100 grams, which is 45 meters. Now I'll be using uncut canvas. So if you have uncut canvas, these are the measurements that you need for you to cut the pieces. You're going to cut out 4 pieces. For the bigger one, count 31 grids by 71 grids. And then for the sides you need to count 7 grids by 19 grids. And then I'm going to use this as a handle for the bag, and it's 3 grids by 51 grids. I'll show you how to attach that later. And then you're also going to use to need a darning needle and a pair of scissors. Now we're going to do the same pattern as this. So it's a uniform pattern for all parts of the bag. So once I show you how to do it for one part, you'll be able to do it for the rest, and then I'll show you how to assemble it. So I'm going to demonstrate using the side parts. Grab your darning needle and a piece of yarn, and let's get to it. Now you will notice that we have with the measurements I gave you, there's an odd number of grids on both sides. So with that, we are going to achieve our pattern perfectly. So make sure you have an odd number of grids. So we are going to work on this 1, 2, 3 grids going up, and then we'll come back and then finish. So to begin, pass your needle through the first grid, and then hold a piece of yarn at the back to secure it, and then go back into the 1, 2, 3 into the third grid, then 1, 2, 3 on this side, bring it back down to form a cross right here, and then on the side, as simple as that. So that is the pattern we're going to make throughout our project. So to begin the next, count 1, 2, 3, then pass your needle from the bottom, then pass it back into this grid. Another thing you need to take note of, in order for us not to have spaces in between the patterns, so for the next for each next pattern you'll be making, you'll start counting 1 from the last grids you worked on. I hope that makes sense. This is what I meant. To begin the next, count 1 from the last one we finished on. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. To begin the next, we are going to work on 3 grids. So counting from this one, 1, 2, 3. So pass your needle through, and then 1, 2, 3. And then back. This pattern is very simple. Apologies, I'm using a darker color of yarn, so you can't really see the pattern very well, but this is what the pattern looks like. Yep. Keep doing this until you've completed all the parts. It's there's no difference in the pattern, so it's the same for all parts. So just repeat this until you have all the parts completed, and then I'll show you how to assemble them together. when you have a small piece of yarn remaining, this is what you do. Just pass it through at the back, and there, get another piece and continue. Secure some at the back and then continue just the same way we started. And then so that's complete. Do the same for these other parts, and then I'll meet you after that. Now when you are working on the bigger piece of the canvas, figure out where you want the handle to go, and then use a marker pen to mark the grids. So mine would go right here. Sorry, my markings are not very visible, but as long as you have an idea of where you want it to be, then you're good to go. Hold it in place and continue. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So it goes right there. Pass your yarn through. And then continue with the pattern as usual. I'm going to cover 5 grids on the handle piece and then stop there, and then continue with working on the bigger canvas as we were doing. Just continue with the pattern. and then attach the other side of the handle. And when you continue the pattern, just make sure all the parts that you've attached are filled. You cover them as you go. This is what we have now. So I'm going to show you how to attach the sides. Go into there the second time, just to make sure that it's firm. Make sure the grids align and pass your yarn through each grid, both grids, twice. And that is what we are going to do all around. Just continue doing the same thing and then do the same for the other side.